Hey there, Internet. It's a bit about books here, and I'm here for my first official, actual video ever, which is actually quite exciting. Today I'm going to be doing the BookTube Newbie Tag, because, you know, I've been here 6 days-ish, and, yeah, let's just get on with the show. So, question 1. Why did I start this channel? Mostly because George asked me to. My brother had been asking me to start a YouTube channel, and I pretty much said, Bob, I'm no good at what you want me to do, so I can't start a YouTube channel about that. But then on the way back from our first book club meeting, George said to me, well, you know, your opinions are really different. Why don't you start a booktube about how angry you are about teen literature? And I said, well, okay then, but why does it have to be just about teen? What if I want to be angry about classic literature? You know, what if I want to express my hatred for Gatsby? And she said, well, yeah, you can do that too. You can booktube about whatever you like. And I said, okay then, I'm there. And when we came home, George set it up, and now I am quite literally here. Question 2 now, which is, what fun and exciting things can I bring to booktube? And I answer that question with my own question, other than my stunning good looks and fabulous personality. That is entirely in jest. I'm not actually that self-absorbed. Although I do think that my sarcasm could be quite interesting, if not fun. I mean, it's definitely unique. I've not met many people, if any, who are sarcastic quite as often as I am, other than maybe my sister, and, you know, she's not here, so that should be good. I also think, obviously, my opinions are going to be quite different, because that's basically why I started this channel. And, what else about me is fun and unique? My t-shirts! I've got some Ace t-shirts. You're all gonna love my t-shirts. So, carrying the success of the first 2 questions on into the third question. Number 3, what am I most excited for about this channel? I'm actually really excited for the fact that it's going to be a challenge for me, you know. It's something I've got to keep at and I've got to keep doing, and hopefully there's going to be people who actually want me to do things, which is actually a really nice change, because mostly people just want me to do things for them. I'm also really excited for the fact that, you know, I'm actually going to get to tell people what I think about things, because normally if I express an opinion, I'm told to shut up. I don't know nice people. But that's not the point. The point is that you guys all seem lovely, and that I can't wait to tell you what I think about everything. Question 4 is, why do I love reading? Well, because it's fun, obviously, but also because I can understand books. People are really quite hard for me to understand, but books are actually a lot easier because people explicitly state their emotions in books. I mean, not explicitly state, but they are, you know, the writer can describe how they're feeling and how it affects them, rather than me having to think, they look pissed. I mean, you know, I'm not bad at it, I just tend to screw things up sometimes, and it's just a lot easier with books. The other thing is that books, there's so many different stories in a book, and every book has a different story, even if it's similar to another book. And, you know, there's no 2 books that are actually exactly alike. If I'm going to tell a story, it's going to have been told before, maybe with different characters in a different place, but definitely the same story. And it's just a real sense of togetherness, you know? There's nothing... A book can't be nothing. Question 5 is my favourite so far, and that is, what book or book series got me into reading? So many. You know, right from Harry McClary back when I was about 2 or 3 and being read about. The first book I actually bought would have been Artemis Fowl, and I bought the first 3, and they were good. I loved them. I really liked the main character. I liked Artemis and Holly, and I really understood them, even though one of them was a criminal mastermind and one of them was an elf. Which, now I think about it, I really shouldn't have understood very much, but, you know, 8-year-old me really did like Artemis Fowl and thought he was the kind of person I should become. But I also, when I was about a similar age to that, started borrowing books from my sister. The first book that I borrowed from her was Beyond the Deep Woods, which is a great series, and I just want to show you this, because look how good that art is. It had ridiculously good art, and it was stories, but with pictures, which I know sounds like the kind of thing you'd read for a 5-year-old, but it wasn't, because it was a grown-up story, but with pictures, and I was just so pleased, and I really got into the world. But it was definitely this series that got me into reading, because I just loved it so much. It was fabulous and perfect and wonderful, and yeah, I just really liked that book series. Question 6 is actually an incredibly short answer, because it's what questions will I ask my favourite booktuber? And because I'm currently in the house of my favourite booktuber, I don't really have any questions, because obviously I know her really well, and anything I do think, I can just go, aha! George, what's this? And she'll say, oh, that? Well, it's this! And so I don't really have many questions to ask her. But, question 7, what challenges do I think it will be hardest to overcome? Definitely, my habit of saying a lot, because I'm a very shy person and I don't think my words through, if that makes sense. Like, I start sentences before I know how they're gonna finish, and so I tend to trail off halfway through, which can make speaking and listening to me quite difficult, because I'm nearly unintelligible. So that's gonna be a challenge. That and actually building my own fan base, because obviously a lot of the ones that I hear now came from George, and not that I begrudge you that, I'm actually really pleased you're here at all, but you know, having my own fans would be nice. I mean, you know, it's a bit presumptuous thinking I'm gonna have fans, but you know, it's nice to have a dream. So yeah, that's probably the only other challenge that I can think of right now. So I think that's everything I have to say for this video. Oh, before I go, there's just this one really great video I want you all to watch. Not by me or George, for once. It's by someone completely different, and it's about grammar. It sounds really dull, but it's this brilliant Blurred Lines parody, which everyone needs to watch. I'll put the link somewhere, probably in the description. So, yeah, the link will be in the description. I think that's all I have to say. Goodbye.